Hey everybody, Illinois Angler Mike Bell here. Just want to go over how I put braided line on my spinning reels. Kind of two ways I do it. One of which involves using just electrical tape, wrapping it around. The other involves putting a backer line. I usually just use like an 8-pound mono. Now, the big reason why I'm doing both of these is because braid is super slick and spinning reels are extremely smooth, so there's really nothing for your line to grip onto. So if you were just to tie your braid directly on here, you could just have no drag the moment you really need it when you're trying to fight the big fish. So I'm gonna kind of show you here how I'm doing it with the tape. So right here, got about a 7-inch piece of electrical tape. I'll just open my bail up. Now most of the time this is a little bit wider than the reel I'm using. I use 2000 series reels a lot of times. So all I'm gonna do is just trim a small section of it off. Now, like I said, the point of the tape here is just to give it a little bit better of an area to grab a hold of. This is soft, so once you put your knot into it, your line's able to grip into this and stay a little better. So pretty much, I'm just gonna put that right there. Get that wrapping around. And now usually once I get it fully around just about, I'll trim that off. Make sure it's tight. Now that right there gives your braiding area. All right, once you have your electrical tape on there, I go over to my Bass Mafia line bag here. This is new. I usually have been using a Plano one. This thing's awesome. Has a lot more line storage. Right here, we got the Sunline Plasma. This is one of my favorite braids. I've got 12-pound. Now I just do a simple knot. Always make sure your bail's open here. I'm just putting my line around this back side here. Put my line through once. Keep my knot as center as I can. Tighten it down. Now your first one's not going to stay that tight. Once you go the second time through your knot, get it as lined up as you're going to want it to go on your spool. Bring it down nice and tight again. And then this third time around is what's going to fully secure this knot. Just like that. And then you just got to grab both ends here. Knot nice and snug. You're going to take your tag end of your line, which I have here. Trim it off without cutting your main line, which I have done too many times. Got that. And now it goes straight on, and you have perfect drag every time, guys. All right, now the other way I end up putting line on this is by putting backer line. All right, so now right here I got the Kalon A from 13 Fishing. This is a new reel. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's a 6:1 gear ratio. Now I went with a little bit bigger one here. Like I said, this is a 3.0. It's a little bit larger because I'm using finesse hair jigs. And now the finesse hair jigs, you want a little bit bigger spool, a little bit more line, it'll come off a little bit easier. And I've also got a longer rod here. It's the Fate V3 from 13. It's a 7'6" medium light. The light action's key with this. All right, everyone, so I got my rod, reel, fishing line. Once again, I'm going to showcase this beautiful Bass Mafia line bag. I've got Sunline Supernatural Mono. This is 8-pound. I like the blaze orange just because if I ever end up getting low on line, I can see my leader coming up. Now, big line twist help here. If you make your line come off the bottom versus the top with mono and fluoro, prevents a little bit of your line twist. So now we'll get this up here. Now we're also going to tie it right on. So now all I'm doing for the knot is just wrapping my line around once. Putting it, this reel is just so smooth. Putting it through once like that. Now you always want to keep your line as close to the center as you can as you're doing this. There we go, a little bit better angle on this side, as much as you guys can't see it. And then I'll wrap it around another 2 times. Second time kind of secures it. And that third time you wrap it around, you can count on your line not going anywheres. All right, So as you guys can see right there, just a simple overhand knot a couple times down. Come in here, my scissors, trim most of the tag end right off. Now the big thing when I'm doing this is you don't need a lot of line. Ooh, it's a new reel. We haven't even got the mess of the drag yet. Look, it comes out of this bag so smooth, guys. But the big thing is I want to put just enough line pretty much here to where I've got a good base that my braid's going to dig into without touching that smooth reel. Hopefully that right there helps you guys the next time you're spooling up some spinning reels. Thanks for watching.